Hey there YouTube, it's Mathfuller. Welcome to my second of two videos that are recapping my 2021 TTM autographs. So my previous video showed you the 14 bulky TTM autographs. Well, these are my others. 1,229 trading cards. 1,229 trading cards. 121 index cards, 18 photo cards, and 7 miscellaneous items. Let's just do it now. 1,389 total autographs through the mail in 2021. I had 385 Pittsburgh Pirates cards, 191 baseball cards, not counting Pirates, 370 golf cards, 203 football cards, 27 hockey cards, 24 wrestling, 7 racing, 10 basketball, and 12 miscellaneous. So that would be 1,229 cards plus all the others. 1,389 total autographs. All addresses are found on SCN or SCF. Please do not ask me for addresses. They are always found on there rather easily. So let's do the easy part quick, fast here. 121 index cards. I never ask for an index card to be signed, but when I send out my small return envelope, I'll stick one of these in there for protection. And, you know, my SASE. And sometimes they sign them. Usually they don't, but hey, 121, that's pretty cool. And on the back, I'll get one of these 1.5 by 2 inch Post-it notes, and I'll write the name on there, and I'll stick it on there so I know they are. I mean, obviously, I know that's Dick Schofield. That's a golfer, Nolan Henke, but, you know, I may not remember that. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, look at that, Vern Law. Nice little note here. So, and I'm just looking for one that's a really rough autograph. You know, that looks like it says Ray Lynette, and actually, it's Larry Loretti. So, it's good to have those little Post-it notes I put on the back there. So, that's a lot of those. Then the photo cards. George Culver is amazing in that regard. Fred Valentine sent a little bit of that. You know, here's one from Craig Colquitt. Dave Hostetler, Dave Justy. I sent him that, but most of these photo cards were, you know, supplied by the player. I mean, I sent this, the Clint Hurdle. This had a facsimile on it. Well, now you got the real autograph on it. So, and there's 7 miscellaneous. When I say miscellaneous, I mean this can't be much more miscellaneous. I sent Roy Girella a $5 donation like with 3 or 4 cards. Now he is a $5 donation. He signed the $5 bill and sent that back to me. 3-time Super Bowl champs, 2-time All-Pro Steelers. And he made sure the word Steelers was nice and bold. I mean, what? That's pretty cool. There's a nice note. There's a pamphlet. There's a nice little note from the San Diego Chicken with the nicest handwriting. It seems very appreciative of it. There's a little booklet. That was a nice long note. And that was Bobby Richardson's pamphlet. So let's talk about these trading cards for just a little bit here. 1,229 trading cards, and I'm making this in one video. I'm not going to do 4 or 5 trading card videos. I have so many banked videos from stores and online purchases and flea markets. No, let me just, you can see I pulled some of these up as a way of saying, okay, I should pull these out if I have some time to talk about them. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull out some of the ones that caught my eye as I was flipping through these. Here's a father-son Vern Law Vance Law card. Vern Law's $8 a card. Vance Law is now, he requires a fee, having some trouble writing, but that's a cool card right there, the father-son card. So you're going to see a nice little variety here. We got Joey Chestnut. This falls into the miscellaneous category. This is actually the second time I've gotten him. I've been TTMing for over 7.5 years. I think he personalizes now. I could be wrong, but his returns take a long time anyway. So there's a pretty cool one here. A dual sign, Richie Hebner and Ty Klein. This one's cool, a former Pirate, Steve Pearce, who added the 2018 World Series MVP. That was a cool one to get back. Whoop. A couple of them just slipped down into the depths there. So I'm not sure which one that would have been. But I also like getting these random oddball cards, like these playing cards, kind of cartoony signed. Here's an old stamp. So there's a 4-time Super Bowl Steeler, Jerry Moon Mullins. So there's a lot of cool cards, you know, to be had. Here's another father-son card. Dick Schofield. He hasn't TTM much. There was a brief window, and I got it. Oh, thankfully I got it. Here we have former Pirate, and not too many people know this story. Feel free to Google Ron Nakai. He's a $5 donation. Now, I don't know if he's still signing or not. That was sent toward the beginning of the year. Here's a really cool-looking minor league card of Jose Lean. And then Bill Mazeroski started signing TTM. So I sent him 3 cards, $10 a card. Got him on the 1960 World Series year. There's him commemorating that Game 7, bottom of the 9th, walk-off home run. And there's from 1971, the other year, his member of the Pirates when they won the World Series. And while we're at, I got Tony Dorsett on his rookie card. Hall of Fame inscription, $10 donation. Sweet. On a rather sad note, you know, we got Jim Mudcat Grant, who had passed away. And, you know, you can just see how much he was struggling with signatures. I mean, had I known how much he was struggling, I never would have sent him an autograph. Now, he was $5 a card, so he got a little bit of money out of it. But speaking of passed on, here's Bill Verne. I know he's not wearing a Pirates uniform. He wore a lot of uniforms, actually, but this is one of those 1982 or 83 Stewart Foods cards, so that was a really cool one to get from him. That was just the one row that I highlighted. When I got toward the end, I didn't pull out as many that I could talk about because that was in a prior video when I was doing my 2-month 90s free-for-all contest recap. This one's kind of funny. It was made out Jeff, while the other ones were made out to Steven. I'm not sure what the crud that was all about. But, you know, sometimes it's real cool to get these sort of oddball types. Not oddball, but other types of people who normally don't fit your collection. Amazing at horseshoes. He signed that. He also signed the generic autograph card that I had. So that was, you know, really cool. Doc Emmerich, local guy. Really enjoyed listening to calling those Pittsburgh Penguins games. Got the Archie Manning rookie. Good stuff. A couple of them just fell, you know. Yeah, here they are. So, you know, you start talking about all these other cards you can get. I would find, you know, stuff like this at a flea market. Maybe they're a quarter piece of like not your common big four sports, and I'll just buy a whole bunch of them. And if they TTM, great. If not, I'll just get rid of the card. Sometimes you find some great ones like that. Here's a nice dual sign. Got John Candelaria in person, and I sent to Bill Madlock to finish that off. I need to start going a little bit faster here because this generic camera I have will only let me go about 12 minutes, 45 seconds. I'm going to start using a placeholder here, make my life a little easier. George Culver, I love that he added his no-hitter inscription. That's cool. That's a cool return. Let's see here. Oh, this is my favorite, possibly my favorites. The Air cards, J.C. Martin and Gary Peters, and they sign on their respective spots there. That's so cool. There you go, Wade Boggs and Bill Madlock. This was just cool because of the card especially. William the Refrigerator Perry, when he scored that touchdown. Their guy's autograph too. I think a couple of them just fell down the slot there, but that's okay. I'm not going to have enough time to show them all anyway. I mean, sometimes I send out the cards because they look really cool. Like that Sporting News cards, Bert Campaneris, just looks phenomenal with some ink on it. And getting back to people who add stuff, you know, just because they're super nice about it. Here we have Roy Sweet Pea Jefferson on all 3 cards, 68, 69 All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler. Did that for every one of them. And a former Steeler too, which makes it even that much cooler as I'm a Pittsburgh person. Oh, I really enjoyed Steve Blass. 2 complete games in 1971 World Series. Yeah. To start out 2021, I'm starting my racing project, but I'm also going to start working on dual and triple and quad cards. Don't really have ones where you're going to get Hall of Famers like Tom Mack and Larry Little, but it'll be a nice project to work on as well. Some of those fell through, and that's okay. I don't have enough time to show everything. You know, that's an awesome card from the World Series, 1960, with Bill Verdon on it. This was a cool dual sign where Farouk Ron Simmons, that's where he signed his both names there. Let's not do that one. Very cool here. Tony Dorsett. I sent him 2 different Pitt cards, the Pitt Panthers. He adds 76 Heisman to both of them. Awesome. Oh, this one felt bad. I sent to Jim Cornette this card just after beautiful Bobby Eaton had passed away from the Midnight Express. But there's Jim Cornette's racket, or Gin Cornette. I believe this was a Canadian card company. I don't think that has anything to do with the whole gin or Jim, but I couldn't tell you. Oh, this was a cool thing. All 4 of these Mike Hill cards, he won 4 different golf tournaments, and there were different gold foil stamps commemorating each one of those different championships he won. He signed them all. And all the other cards in that row just fell down, and that's okay. I'm running out of time. So all the other ones that I could have showed you may have been in that other video. Like, I don't really need to show you anything else here. So I guess I'll finish with the last request that I got. I'll work on a dual sign project here if he signs. If not, I got plenty of other cards, and that is neat to get those rediscover tops type cards back too. So there you go. 1,229 trading cards, 121 index cards, 18 photo cards, 7 miscellaneous, plus those bulky ones that I showed you. 1,389 autographs. Take care, everybody.